Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 25 of Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich. We're still trying to get America out of northern Iberia here, and things are going fairly well. They do have quite a lot of units here though, which is being really difficult for us, but if we can push them all out of the naval provinces, if we can get them out of the ports, we've got potentially a better chance of crushing them. I'm getting to a point now where I'm about to once again attempt to try this paradrop, but I just want to wait until we've got a few more aircraft in place. I'm also trying to get my tanks, if possible, Rommel's tanks. Oh, I need to delete your orders. That's why you just moved back where you weren't told to go. So you need to get over there and use strategic deployment. So what we're going to try and do is land down here where Portugal have actually managed to grab a port. And we'll see if we can push into British Raj from the south there. We might be able to manage that if we are really lucky. It says we're on low manpower. I'm not terribly concerned about that. We're still not working on any naval bombers. We're losing a lot of factories to bombardment from Great Britain, which is another reason why I want to try and take them out as soon as possible. Because the quicker I can get rid of them, the quicker I can sort of use all my factories to their fullest potential without them constantly being bombed. Also, we did actually manage to take one of the ports over there, which is really nice. So let's make sure that we continue to push in onto these tiles wherever we can. If we can get in behind them and take Karuna out from underneath them, then that will cut them off. That'll be another tidy little job done there. So airplanes, not too bad. They're the transports. 800 or so there, 800 or so there, 800 or so there. So these ones are closest. You're going to go and fly the mission in southern England. You guys are further away, so you're going to be flying over the channel along with the fighters from here. So if we go and look in the channel now, yep, we've got two groups there. We have some bombers somewhere. I did tell them to transfer, I thought. Or use the... Where did I put my... Sure, I moved them up here. Those are the transports. Fighters. Maybe I didn't. We want the attack bombers. And you are going to attack southern England. You are going to be working on... Oh, they're tactical bombers, not strategic bombers. But you're going to be working on strategic bombing anyway. And just operate at night. We'll just try and do some damage to their factories. So if we can get air superiority... it'd be a minor miracle. We did have it at a couple of points. I mean, obviously we've not been engaging them either, which means their aircraft have had a chance to recover as well as ours. So it does kind of work both ways. We'll come back to that one later on. Hopefully we'll shoot down some of their planes. We've got better planes ourselves now, so that will help matters out. So let us just see if we can get you down to here. Yeah, we don't actually have any ships in an escort mission. Yeah, but you're not going to get down that way, are you? Because of these flipping units here. You don't have the... Can't you just go by port, which is what I want you to do? Naval invasion order. No, it technically isn't a naval invasion. You shouldn't actually have to wait to do that. Yeah, see, they've got to wait to do a naval invasion. I don't want them to do a naval invasion. I just want them to get in the water. Right, let's see what we can go for here. We want to work on jet engines. We also want to work on... What do we want to work on? Let's go on the better refineries. We're not really having oil problems at the moment, but I'd prefer to make sure we don't have any at all. Unit cannot enter water province. But you're in a port, and I want you to go to another port. Nah, looks like we're not going to be able to get down that way, which is... Oh, so you can actually move from there to there. Actually, we don't own that one, which makes sense. Right-click on the naval invasion icon to transport the units to this naval base. Right-click to transport units to this naval base. There we go. So, comet sighted. The appearance of a comet in the sky has caused unrest amongst our people. The ME-163 comet, an experimental rocket plane out of one of its test flights, has shot the rural population who have spotted this uniquely fast aircraft. It has been developed with the utmost secrecy but will soon be unveiled. This minor incident will only make the first formal appearance all the more impressive. The end is near for our abilities. Lose one stability if ours falls over. I don't think we have stability. Wrong game. Now, it did say that we had 0%. Look, transporting on this particular route has a 0% chance of being detected and intercepted. So I think we should actually be safe moving across here. Our Raj flanker is in position. So we could possibly go and declare our war against Afghanistan. We will call in our allies for this one. Because I want to be able to try and push through them if we can. So you guys are going to go in like that. Again, I really don't know what they've got, so we might be biting off more than we can chew here. We still haven't quite managed to get this sorted out yet. You guys need to just keep pushing in. We need to sort of disrupt these guys from behind. We might need to upgrade our government and get some more manpower at the rate things are going. We're not completely out at the moment. It's not hopeless, so that's fine. How are things going with the air? Southern England, good. The Channel, not so much. You guys need to go back into training. I'm going to have another couple of infantry divisions here, actually. And we're going to have a new unit of reserves. Another ace pilot killed. That was caps lock. So these are going to be the special reserves. If I could type. And you'll need a commander as well. So all of our commanders are like flipping tank commanders or something. And you, I guess, are going to go... You're going to have a really long front line at the moment because obviously you don't have enough people to man it, but you will do. So you're going to be on that front line there. Okay. So we are still working on fighters. We will be building jet fighters soonish. We still want to try and get these guys out. Looks like we are starting to make a bit of a push. You guys, I keep telling you to go in there and attack. Can you manage that, please? In the meantime, how are we doing with our tanks? Did we manage to land them? See, British Raj are spreading their lines out now to try and deal with all of those units. We have landed down here. We did unfortunately lose a unit. But I don't think that is too much of a problem. Losing one tank, I think, is acceptable. Let's go and make a line down here. Let's go and make a attack order down here. And let's go and push. Because I've had enough of these guys now. I'm going to attack them from the south. Clear them out in the south. And then we're going to start moving north. They're now sort of leaving these provinces unattended as well. So we're going to start to try and push in with the guys that we have down here. This also means that the Soviets can move their army through Afghanistan towards British Raj as well, because that's one of the big problems at the moment. They didn't really have an easy way of getting to them. Let's go ahead on... well, we don't really have carriers. So we don't really need either of those. I don't think we will bother with either of those. Got to wait until jet engines have finished. We're not really bothering with any of this stuff, really, so I don't think we will. Let's go and start working on, well, tanks, really. We want to get down to... Well, let's go on to the Panther, because we already have some medium tanks. So we'll start working on that, and then we'll basically work our way down to the heavier tanks as we go. Hopefully we should be able to deal with Afghanistan. There is the issue, of course, that British Raj have got their troops in here, so we've got to be careful there. But we're really making a mess of them down on this side. This line has expanded greatly, which I guess is okay, because we are sort of holding them off. But we do want to sort of move in here and take out Bangalore. We're not going to be able to get down to... I can never remember what this island is called. Ceylon. We're not going to be able to really get down there easily, but we can pretty much take all of India. There's even a little bit here that is controlled by France. And then we can start sweeping north, and that means we should be able to start breaking their lines now. So that's good. Keeping our eye on things up here. We still can't get in because we still don't have air superiority. Still losing a fair few fighters in the channel. We will sort of get them back. We will recover. It's a shame that we lost a tank down there. We could send another one. We've probably got a spare somewhere. And medium tanks. Let's go and take one from the... We've got some medium tanks down here. There's medium tanks in the reserves. I guess having them on the front line against Russia, though, is probably going to be a good idea. Let's go ahead and take one of these light tanks. And we'll go and assign you to Rommel's army. And you might even be able to... well, you probably won't be able to get down there. But I'm going to tell you to get on that line. And I'm just interested to see how far you get, really. One division there, 23 divisions on the bottom line. Well, no, you guys can all stay up there as well. But yeah, you guys definitely need to push your way down. And then what we're going to do is have another attack order. And we're basically going to go all the way down there. And you should automatically execute that order for us. They've really got nothing down here to stop us anymore. I mean, they've got a few units that are all getting absolutely wrecked. So that's what we like to see. Can we squeeze any more manpower? We're already on service by requirement. I mean, we could go for... Is extensive conscription more? Recruitable population 5%. We're already on 10%. So we could go scraping the barrel. But that really hurts our factory output. So we're not going to bother with that for the time being. Monthly growth in state, 7.5k recruitable. I mean, we are fighting hard at the moment, so... As soon as you guys have finished down there... Are you actually pushing? Can you make sure you execute all of your orders, please? And then we'll start coming back north. And it still doesn't look like we're making any ground over here. I mean, I guess that makes sense, really, because we don't actually have any supply still, but... We definitely do want to get in over there. Okay, back over to here. We still haven't got rid of America yet. Says you're winning that battle, but... Look, if you see an empty province, move into it. Don't just stand there scratching your arse. You guys can actually walk through and cut them off. If you stop being morons. Go and just move in behind them. Cut them off where you can. Just keep them occupied so they can't do anything. attack them from behind. See, we nearly cut them off there, but the AI did actually realise what I was trying to do and moved its units in to stop that from happening, which is a little bit disappointing. But we should still be able to squish them, and there's no reason why we're losing this. We can keep them contained, of course. It's keeping them busy, so that's not too much of a problem. How are we doing on air? Yeah, we definitely need to get some more fighters going here. Really, really do need more fighters. Or somebody to come and station some and actually help us doing that. Still not producing naval bombers, which is a shame. Fighter 3s we are still working on. We're actually building them quite quickly now. Yeah, so we're getting there. It's getting through things. More interested in this fight with British Raj at the moment. I'll say we're actually... Oh, Portugal's now grabbed all of this stuff at the bottom. So we've got everything. We're now on the north line. Fantastic. So, let's go and create ourselves a new attack order up to... Well, this south of the river, I suppose. And go for it. British Raj is about to have a very unexpected bad day. You guys just walk straight in if you can and take Ahmadabad, and if you can manage that, then we'll really cut off their supply. Afghanistan is getting hit hard, and in fact they've just capitulated, so that's fine. Now who are you guys? You are the... Oh, Raj flanker, of course you are. So let's have you guys... just moving in. You need to clear all of this out. It needs to get gone. What have we finished? Was that jet engine research done? No, we're still working on that. It's not quite finished yet. Could work on radar. Don't really know if I want to. Let's work on atomic research. It takes a long time, but we might end up having to use it. So we're definitely making decent headway here. I don't want to get cut off here, though. This is the only real problem. There's one unit there. You can go around and grab all of those if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, this is going to get hairy for British Raj. I mean, they've still got quite a lot of units up here, but now they're fighting the Soviets. Looks like Japan are actually pushing back on the Eastern Front. And look at how many Soviet units are now in Japan fighting against America. So that's really going to help things out there. Fantastic. Who controls Australia? Is it still Australia? I guess it's still Australia. Yeah, they're still in the running. Definitely need to get some better planes. If we can get some better planes, we might have a chance of doing something against Great Britain. And of course, we'll still need to find a way to get to America. So, we need a way to get in there. Can we actually win a battle here? If we can sort of push in and get rid of those guys. They've only got one more port. They've got so many units there. Surely they must be taking some attrition. Just being parked there. Still can't get across there yet. This is... Training army is still training. We are getting some more paratroopers, which is fine. How's the air superiority going? Yep. We're losing a lot of planes in the channel. Which is very unfortunate, but at the same time, so are they. We're also losing a lot of manpower as well. So that's probably our aircraft getting constantly shot down. Guess we could go for scraping the barrel, but... How much aircraft do you have? You've got to be pretty short by now, hopefully. Wow, they've still got somewhere in the region of about 40,000 aircraft, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm surprised that they've got any ability left to have any manpower at this point. Because I'm burning through my manpower so quickly right now. I mean, again, we could try another naval landing. We do have a relatively large fleet over here. So let's say we were to go on to... search and destroy in the English Channel. Or convoy escort in the English Channel. And we could potentially just try and get some units across by sea. Do a naval invasion. It's not ideal, but... Naval battle there, but nothing won or lost. Let's go and get that last one. We might as well. So, we lost a submarine. Lost another submarine. Lost another submarine. See, that's their bombers that are getting us there. But this green army... if we can get you all into Calais... And I'd like you to try a naval invasion from Dunkirk over there. How is that not a valid province for a naval invasion? What have I screwed up? Okay, shot some planes down. That's a good start. Lost a battleship already. Not a good start. Right, let's get this sorted. The British front. So you guys, delete your orders. And we want to do a naval invasion. Click on one of the highlighted provinces to set up the invasion and right-click the desired coast province to invade. So, leave from here. And right-click the desired province to invade. There we go. And we do have transports. Okay, fine. So that's going to take some time to prepare. Hopefully we're not going to lose all of our... submarines in the meantime. Another battleship down. We are taking some of their planes out though, which is good. Losing submarines very, very quickly. There's jet engines done. So now we can go and work on jet fighters. So how long is this naval invasion going to take? 84 days. So I think what we might do is we might grab the Navy, wherever it is. It's already lost a fair few ships. We might grab the Navy and just go and dock up for now. And then we'll come back before we actually start the invasion. Instead of losing all of our ships now before we have a chance. And then these guys, the loners, they're not even mine, so I'm not that bothered about them. If we get you to do a naval invasion from here and get you to land this side of Portsmouth, and then we can possibly do all that at the same time. Apparently you don't have any transports available, but we'll see how that goes. Looks like we're about to lose a few more ships over here. Oh no, we might actually win this encounter. It's mostly against the Americans. Oh yeah, we sunk a lot of ships there. We lost one destroyer and took out a few battle cruiser, 2 battle cruisers, 2 battleships, 11 destroyers, a carrier, and what are those ones? Light cruisers. 5 light cruisers. That was a good naval battle, actually. Large ships on low strength. Yeah, I want you to go back and sort of repair up. So yeah, it's the naval bombers that we're winning. We are winning naval battles. It's just the naval bombers that are causing us problems. Another naval battle going on over there, which again should go very much in our favour. Guessing we still don't have air superiority. No, we do not. And we're losing a lot of fighters as well. I think we're going to end these missions for the time being. We don't have air superiority. We're going to try again with a naval landing and see if that works. But we will find out whether or not it does on another video. Before we do that, let me do the tech, otherwise I'll probably completely forget. We could go for the more upgraded mechanized. We don't actually have any marines. What about land doctrine? We've not quite finished all of that yet, so let's go for the modern blitzkrieg. And we're going to end there, and then hopefully when we come back we will be able to land some troops and do something over here, and also sort out Iberia. Let's have a quick look over at British Raj, just see how things are going here. It's still a bit messy, but we are still gaining ground, and I think we'll be able to deal with those next week. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Hearts of Iron 4 as I go through and have a look at other ships that we've lost. And I will see you guys on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.